Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. How are you?
Fine, sir.
Great. Okay. Let's continue. What happened to Mirnal? Last two, three classes he didn't join. Any problem? Hmm? Okay. Actually, let's start now. Okay. Okay. So relative motion we have discussed now in the last class, right? So let's continue one example and then we will go further. Right. This is the relative motion we have discussed in the last class. Okay. Okay. Now, sometime you will get a question of relative motion like upstream and downstream. Okay. So, what does it mean by upstream and downstream? So, downstream means what? If the person is moving in the direction of river flow, that is called downstream. Hai na? And upstream means what? Against the direction of river flow, then it is called as the upstream. Okay. So, like, let's say if I'm taking an example here, that in this example, what is given to us? Okay, a river is flowing like this. Okay, and velocity of river is given as, okay, velocity of river with respect to ground is given as something uh 5 kilometer per hour. Okay, and a person is starting. This is the direction of river flow. Okay, and a person is starting. Okay, so they are asking in the question, and velocity of person is given to us, or velocity of boat with respect to river is given to us as 10 kilometer per hour. So they're asking find the ratio of time taken. Okay, find ratio of time taken to go downstream and again come back and come back. Matlab it will go downstream some distance and again it will come back to the same starting point. So how much time it will take in the downstream duration and upstream duration, that ratio they are asking in the question. So here they are asking in the question ratio of time taken. So that's why they did not mention the how much distance it went. So what will happen? It will go something downstream, somewhere here it will reach, and again it will come back what? The same distance. So please tell me what will happen. Please tell me what is going to happen. Tell me. Yeah, please tell me how much it will be. Hello. Please tell me. So what will happen in this case? Tell me. When it is going downstream, can you say that velocity of boat with respect to ground downstream, will it be equal to velocity of boat with respect to river? plus river velocity, isn't it? But in downstream, what will happen? This is for the downstream. This is for the downstream. What will happen? Net velocity of the boat will be with respect to river. How much is that? Plus what is the river velocity? So how much will be 10 plus 5? Can we say that 50? Upstream happen. So upstream velocity of the boat with respect to right boat with respect to river minus river with respect to ground, isn't it? So if you write it, how much it will come? 10 minus 5. So how much we are getting? 5 kilometer per hour. Okay. So now tell me, what is going to happen if I am calculating time taken for downstream? So let's say it has gone how much distance? Something L distance. So can I say time taken for downstream will be L by 15, and time taken for upstream, how much it will be? Same L distance, but now it is traveling with effective speed of how much? 5 kilometer per hour. So what is the downstream and upstream time we are getting? L by 15 and L by 5. So how much we are getting? 1:3 we are getting. Understand? Please tell me. Please tell me. Clear this one? Clear this one? So upstream and downstream, what is the difference? In case of downstream, the net velocity will be boat velocity with respect to river plus river velocity. And upstream, what will happen? Boat with respect to river minus river velocity. Same type of question. Sometimes they will ask, a person is an escalator is moving up, okay, and person is also moving up. Then what will be the net velocity of the person? Tell me. Will it be person velocity plus elevator velocity? Please tell me. Is that clear? Please tell me. Is this part is clear? Hello? Hello? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. So whenever the escalator is right. Okay. So whenever the escalator is moving up, and let's say the person is also moving up on that, then what will happen? In that case, the net velocity of person will be person velocity plus escalator velocity, right? So it's the same thing, just like the upstream and downstream thing. But in that case, what will happen? Escalator velocity is acting like what? The river velocity, and the person velocity, some value will be given to you. Is that clear? So this is about the one-dimensional relative motion. Okay, there is relative motion in 2D also, but for that, let's discuss first what is the 2D motion. Okay, so let's discuss about the 2D motion now. Okay, 2D motion means what here? Two-dimensional motion. Till now, we were discussing about the 1D motion, isn't it? Because till now, whatever the change was happening, it was only happening in one direction of the motion. Okay, now we are going to discuss about the 2D motion. Why? Because here x and y, both coordinate of the particle will be changing. Okay, so let's discuss about the 2D motion. And 2D motion special case is what is the special type of 2D motion? There can be any n number of 2D motion. Okay, so the most common example of 2D motion is what? Or it is also called as what? 2D motion is also called as what? Motion in a plane. है ना? Motion in a plane it is called as. Okay, the 2D motion is also called as what? The motion in a plane. So the first type of 2D motion we are going to discuss is going to be the projectile motion. Okay, so let's learn about the projectile motion now. So in projectile motion, what happens? अब see, even though we have the 2D motion or 3D motion, we can always separate a 2D motion or 3D motion into two different direction, two one dimension. Means 2D motion we have to solve, na? So we can solve x direction separately, y direction separately. Let's say we want to solve it to three dimension motion. So x separately we can solve it, y separately and z separately. Okay. So in the 2D motion, what we will do, we will take whatever happening in x separately and what is happening in the y separately. Okay. So 2D motion, most common example is the projectile motion. Let's take this is x-axis, which we are also going to call it what? Horizontal. Okay. And what is the y-axis? Let's call it as the vertical. Now, if we throw a particle with u velocity at an angle theta, then what will happen? Is the particle is going to follow this path and finally going to land at this point? Please tell me. If particle is projected with u velocity at an angle theta, and this theta should be other than 0 or 90 degree, because if theta is 0, then it becomes what? Just one dimensional motion. If it is 90, then again it will become one dimension motion, just like the motion under gravity. Okay, so that's why theta should be what? Anything other than 0 or 90. So what I said, we can solve a 2D motion also, just like what we did it in the one dimension motion. Is that clear? So here some terms are there, like what is this distance called as? This is called as the range of projectile. Range means what? Starting coordinate, you can see that. What is the starting coordinate? 0, comma 0. Final coordinate is what? Something r, comma 0, है ना? So what is the displacement covered in horizontal direction? That is called range. Clear? What is this height will be called as? See that? Is it the maximum height reached by the projectile above the horizontal line? So that is called h max. Okay. So now tell me, should I take the component here? Please tell. Should we take the component here? And what is the direction of acceleration in this particle? Is the direction of acceleration is always in the downward direction? And how much is the value of acceleration? That is equal to g. Now let's start with taking the component. So what will be horizontal component of velocity? Initial one. Is the initial horizontal component is u cos theta, and initial vertical component is what? U sine theta. Okay. Next thing, when the particle reaches horizontal, sorry, maximum height, can you tell me what is the velocity at the maximum height? What is the velocity at the maximum height? Please tell me. Please tell me what is the velocity at the maximum height of the path? Please tell me what is the velocity at the maximum height? Can I say that it is still going to be horizontal direction u cos theta, and vertical direction it is going to be what? 0. Understand? Vertical velocity is what? 0. So keep in mind, in the projectile motion, what is 0 at maximum height? Velocity or y component of velocity? It's only y component which is 0, not the complete velocity. Okay. And how do I know that x direction or horizontal direction is u cos theta only? Because if you look at the acceleration of the particle has acceleration only in the y direction. So that's why x direction velocity will not change, because the particle doesn't have any acceleration in x direction. Okay. Now tell me. Let's see. Let me call this as the initial point, and this is final point. Okay. Now tell me. I want to calculate the time of flight. So which direction you want to use it? Tell me. If I ask you, do you know what is the initial velocity in x direction? Can you answer it? Please tell me. And which direction you want to take it positive? I want to take towards right vector positive and I want to take upward vector as positive. Okay. Now tell me, can you answer what is initial velocity in x? Is it plus u cos theta? Please tell me. What is initial velocity in y? Is it plus u sin theta? Please check it and tell me. Look at the initial velocity, u cos theta and u sin theta, no? So ux, uy, we got it. What is ax? 0. What is ay? Is it minus c? Please check it. Is the ay is minus c? What is displacement in x? Is it equal to r? What is displacement in y? Is that equal to 0? See that? Is there any y coordinate change in the initial and final? Check it. Initial and final. Initial y coordinate 0. Final y coordinate 0. So what is the displacement in y direction? The change in y coordinate, isn't it? That is 0. Displacement in x direction. So we should find out change in x coordinate. That is coming equal to how much? That is coming equal to r. Understood? The displacement in x and y. Actually, tell me, in this x and y, what is common? Ux, uy different, ax, ay different, sx, sy different. What is the common for x and y both? Can we say that it is the time which is common for both? Because time is independent of the direction. Okay, so please tell me, can I start writing my equation displacement in y direction for complete journey? Please tell me, displacement in y direction, how much it will be? Is it going to be uyt plus half ay into t square? Please tell me, what is the displacement in y direction? बोलिए. Now I'm more focused on y direction. So I should write everything in y direction. Please tell all of you. Please tell me. Please tell me, Charan, Shashant, Lokesh.
Yes, sir.
Shant, is this your first class?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So are you getting this one?
Yes, sir.
Right. So displacement in y direction, we are going to apply it from initial to final condition. Okay. So if we write initial to final condition y direction, so please tell me what is the displacement in y direction? That is 0. Right. For which direction, for which duration I am applying? I to f, initial to final. 0. Initial velocity in y, how much we have? U sine theta into t plus half. What is the acceleration in y? Just focus on the y direction. Forget everything about x right now. Okay. When we apply the equation in y direction, we should only consider the variables in the y direction. That's why we made it separated x and y into t squared. So if you simplify it, you see one of the t is getting common and getting cancel out as well. So isn't it? We are getting time here 2u sine theta divided by z. And you know this time is called as the time of flight because that is the total time taken by the particle to reach the ground. From initial point to final point, particle has taken how much time to reach there? It has taken 2u sine theta by z. So that is called the time of flight. Now I know what is the time taken by particle to reach initial to final point. Then can I calculate what will be the displacement in x direction? So will it be equal to ux into t plus half ax into t square? Check it here. Time is common, na? X and y. For both direction, time is what? Common, isn't it? So tell me, what is the displacement in x? That we call it as the range. What is initial velocity in x? U cos theta. What is the time? 2u sin theta divided by c. What is the time taken? 2u sin theta by c plus half. Is there any acceleration in x direction? No. Anna, look at here. So I am writing the equation in x direction. So I am only using the variables of x direction. But the time is independent of x and y. So for time you can use it whatever value you got it in x, same you can use it for the y as well. So this part becomes 0. So check it, what is the range we are getting? U square sin theta cos theta, 2 sin theta cos theta. Can we write it? U squared 2 sin theta cos theta is sin 2 theta by z. So that is the range of the projectile. Can you tell me when the range will be maximum? If I give you that a projectile is projected with some fixed speed, matlab velocity of projection is constant, right? Yes. So when the range will be maximum? So can we say that for range to be maximum u and g is fixed, isn't it? What is the theta needed? Theta needed is 45 degree, okay? Right? See now, sine 2 theta should be maximum. The 2 theta should be 90 degree. Theta will get it as what? 45 degree, okay? So what is the maximum range of projectile? The maximum range of projectile is u square by c. In the projectile, you will see one more interesting fact. See, range is u square sine 2 theta by z. Let's take velocity of projection same. Okay, let's take velocity of projection same. Tell me, if I project the particle at theta degree and 90 minus theta degree, are we going to get the same range or not? Please check it. Please check it. If angle of projection is theta and 90 minus theta, what does it mean? Pair of complementary angle. Can we say that? Pair of what? Complementary angle. Then what will happen? Range of projectile is going to be what? Same. Can I say that? For theta and 90 minus theta as angle of projection. As angle of projection. Can we say that range is going to be same? Can we say that? For theta and 90 minus theta as angle of projection, range will be what? Range will be equal. Can we say that? Please tell me. Do you understand about this statement? Check it now. If I take theta angle of projection, what is the range we are getting? U square sine 2 theta by z. And if I take the range for u square sine 2 times of, let me take the angle of projection as 90 minus theta. So what is the range we will get it? U square sine, you see that 2 into 90, 180 minus 2 theta divided by z. And sine 180 minus theta is what? Is it the sine theta itself? Sine 180 minus theta is how much? Is sine theta itself. So that's why in a projectile motion, what happens? The projection is complementary of each other. Means if one is 30 degree and other is 60 degree, then at both projectile will land at what? At the same point on the ground. Is that clear? That is the meaning of the equal range. One is 40 degree, other is 50 degree. Again same range will come. Understand? So that is one of the property of the projectile motion, that range of projectile will be what? It will be same, right? It will be same for what? For the pair of complementary angle. Is that clear? Next thing, let's calculate the maximum height. Please tell me, if I want to calculate the maximum height, does that mean I want to know what is the displacement in y direction? The maximum displacement in y direction. So can I apply the equation from this initial point to this maximum height? But which direction I should apply it? Should I apply it in the y direction? Please tell me. For range and time of flight, we have done. For maximum height, can I say that Vy square minus Uy square equal to 2Ay Sy? At maximum height, what is 0? Can I say at maximum height y velocity is 0? Y component of velocity is 0. Let's put it here. Minus. What is initial y velocity? U sine theta square 2. What is acceleration in y? Minus c. And what is this displacement? Are we going to call this displacement as the maximum height? So what is the maximum height we are getting? U square sine square theta by 2z, right? That is the maximum height reached by the projectile. You can write it u sine theta whole square by 2z or u square sine square theta by 2z. So if I want to calculate what is the time taken to reach maximum height, so should I apply it? Vy equal to uy plus ay into t. I want to calculate only the time taken to reach the maximum height, okay? Not total time. So what is the y velocity there? 0. Uy, u sine theta, acceleration minus c, and time is what? T. Will I call this time as time of ascent? And how much is that coming? U sine theta by z. Check it. Is it also equal to time of descent? And is it half of time of flight I am getting? Please check it what we have discussed till now. These are all the standard formula: maximum height calculation, time of ascent calculation, time of descent calculation. Okay, please tell me. But the most important thing about this concept is what? How do we write when I should apply the x equation, when we should apply the y equation, and how do we decide that? By looking at the question, what variable they are calculate. So depending on the variable they are asking to calculate, we will use the equation either in x direction or y direction. And what is relating x and y? X and y is related by what? The time factor, because time is independent of the direction. Please tell me what we discussed till now. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Please tell me, all of you, understood what we discussed till now?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, Charan, Lokesh, you also?
Yes, sir.
Right. So this is about the projectile. Now you see, if it is a ground to ground projectile, na, you can always apply these formula. But sometime you will get a question where projectile is not ground to ground. Matlab projectile is projected from some height and now it is falling to the ground. Understood? Projectile is projected from some height and now it is going to land on the ground. So in those cases, we will not have the direct formula. What we will have? We have these equations. Okay, we will look at the question and will decide what are the variables given in the question and what we need to calculate further. But if it is ground to ground projectile, all these things we can apply it. Is that clear? One last thing, tell me, What is the path of a projectile? Circular, straight line, parabola? Can you tell me? What is the path of the projectile? What path the projectile is following? Is it following a straight line or is it following a circular path? Can you tell me?
Parabolic.
Parabolic path. So how do we know that it is following the parabolic path? So if I can write the equation of the parabola, means if I can prove it that this path is representing the equation of a parabola, then can I say that the path of a projectile is going to be parabola? The path of projectile, if I want to calculate it, this is also called as what? Equation of trajectory. Equation of what? Trajectory. Okay. So if I want to write path of projectile or equation of trajectory, what we should do? Tell me. Let's say the particle is following this path. Okay. So at any point it will be somewhere. Let's say at any point its coordinate is x comma y. So if it's a path at some point, let's say it is at some point and the coordinate of this point is something x comma y, so can you say that x coordinate is representing the x displacement and y coordinate is representing the y displacement? So can we write it? X will be equal to x will be equal to, what is x? X means horizontal displacement. Can we write it? X will be equal to u cos theta into t plus half x direction. We don't have any acceleration, so that is my first equation. Okay, what will be y coordinate? Is that going to be u sine theta into t plus half minus z into t square? uh, Tell me, what does it mean by equation of trajectory? The equation of trajectory means what is the relation between x and y coordinate. Okay, equation of trajectory, wherever they will ask you in the question, always find the relation between x and y. But if you look at this equation, I have one variable x, another variable y, and the third one is the time, isn't it? X and y coordinate is changing with respect to time. So I will eliminate the t from the equation 1 and 2, and I will find the relation between x and y. Is that clear? So the relation between x and y will give us the equation of trajectory for a given projectile. Okay. So please tell me, can I write it from the first equation that t is equal to x by u cos theta? Can we write it? T equal to x by u cos theta. Now I am going to use this thing in the second equation. So y equal to u sine theta. What is the time? X by u cos theta minus z to t square. That means x square by u square cos square theta. Simplify it. U and u get cancel out after simplifying. X tan theta minus gx square by 2u square cos square theta. So in a standard form, if you want to write it, it will come x tan theta into 1 minus x by r. It will come. See that? Is it y versus x relation? Is y as a function of something x square? So this is called equation of trajectory, and this is a standard equation of trajectory, where x is what? Variable, y is what? Variable, theta is the angle of projection, and r is representing what? The range of the projectile. Please tell me, clear up to this?
Yes,
Please
sir.
tell me, clear up to this or not?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now let's discuss some examples on that now. Okay. Please tell me, can we discuss some example now on this 2D motion and the projectile motion? Okay. So let's discuss our first example. In this example, what is given? The question says the range of projectile, okay, is given as 2 times of h max. In a projectile motion, what is given? The range of projectile is what? 2 times of h max. And they are asking in the question, find angle of projection. Can you tell me? It's a ground to ground projectile, okay? This is what? Ground to ground projectile. Matlab whatever we have derived till now, we can use it, okay? Whatever we have derived till now, we can use it. And the question says that range is twice the maximum height. Can you find out what should be the angle of projection for this thing to happen? Please tell me. The question says the range is twice the maximum height. And now they are asking in the question that what should be the angle of projection for this condition to satisfy? What we should do it? Please tell me. Simple or not? Please tell. Is this problem simple or not? See, range is that range is going to be u square sine 2 theta by z. That is given as per the question 2 times of h max. H max will be how much? U square sine square theta by 2g we have, right or not? U square sine 2 theta can be written sine 2 theta as 2 sine theta cos theta by z 2 2g we have, isn't it? Now let's simplify it and cancel it out. Whatever is getting cancelled. See that u square got cancelled out, g got cancelled out, sine theta and one of the sine theta got cancelled out. And what else is cancelling? This 2 and this 2 get cancelled out. So am I getting 2 cos theta equal to sine theta? So that means are we getting tan theta should be equal to 2 here? So that means what is the theta we are getting? Tan inverse of 2. Clear? What is the theta we got it? Tan inverse of 2. Means angle of projection should be how much? It should be equal to tan inverse of 2. Is that clear? Please tell me. Clear this one?
Yes, sir.
Right. Let's discuss few more example on that. Okay. Next example, what is given to us? Here right now I am taking the ground to ground projectile itself. Okay. And range is going to be maximum when we will have that uh, theta equal to 45 degree. Okay. And when the ranges will be equal, what are the two angle of projection at which range will be equal? One is theta, another one is what? 90 minus theta. Okay. Acha, when the range will be equal in these two cases, are they going to have the same time of flight or different? Let's see what I ask you in the question. Let me write it. Question gave a projectile fired at an angle of fired a projectile is fired in such a way that it gives same range. Okay, it gives what? Same range for two different angle of projection. Okay, two different angle of projection. Find ratio of time of flight. Understand the question? Find ratio of time of flight. Understand? Two matlab same projectile is there. The velocity of projection is same in both the cases, but we are choosing the angle in such a way that they are going to give me the Same range in both the case. So now they are asking in the question, if the range is same in both the case, then what will be the ratio of their time of flight? Are they also going to be equal or they are going to be different? If they are equal, we will get the ratio 1:1. If they are different, then we have to find out what is that ratio. Okay, understand? What we understand from the question? Do we understand from the question that in this question, the two angle of projection they are talking is the theta and 90 minus theta? Please tell me. Are we sure that these two angle of projections are there? If
Yes,
one, right. Please tell me, if in the first case, if I take angle of projection as theta, then in second case, I must be taking the angle of projection as 90 minus theta. So first case, what will be the time of flight? The time of flight is 2u sine theta by z. And second case, what will be the time of flight? 2u sine, what is my angle of projection now? 90 minus theta by z. So isn't it the question ask me, what is the ratio of these two time of flight? Please tell me. And 2u sine 90 minus theta is how much? What is sine 90 minus theta? That is cos theta. So what is the ratio of time of flight coming? Is the ratio of time of flight is coming 2u sine theta by z, and the other one we got it 2u cos theta by z. So is the ratio of time of flight is coming tan theta for us? Please
yeah,
tell, understand this question? So they may not have the same time of flight. So range is equal in two different projectile doesn't mean that they have the time of flight also same. Please tell me, clear this one? Can we find what will be the ratio of H max? Can you tell me what will be the ratio of maximum height in these two projectile? Please tell me. What will be the maximum height in the first case? Will it be equal to u square sine square theta by 2z? Please tell me. Same question is there, but this time what they are asking? Not the ratio of time of flight. They are asking what? The ratio of maximum height in the question. So tell me, in the first case, when I took angle of projection as theta, and one more thing, please keep in mind that here in these all these formula or most of the question, the angle of projection is given with horizontal. Okay, but sometime it may be possible that the angle of projection they write it with what? Vertical. So be careful about that one. Okay, so u square sine square theta by 2z, that is the maximum height in the first case. Second case, what will be the maximum height? U square sine 90 minus theta square, can we write it? Divided by 2z. So please check it. What is the ratio of maximum height in the first case and second case we are getting? Check it. U square sine square theta by 2z divided by u square sine 90 minus theta is cos theta. So cos square theta divided by 2g. So what are the ratio coming to us? Tan square theta coming to us. Please tell me the ratio of maximum height we got it. So like that they can ask you different thing in the question. The ratio of maximum height or the uh, time of flight. Okay. So these ratios sometime in the question can be asked. Please tell clear up to this. Please tell me.
yes, sir.
Yes.
What is given to us? The equation of trajectory of a projectile motion is given to us. Okay. Equation of trajectory. Okay. Or equation of path also it will be written. Equation of trajectory of projectile motion is given as projectile motion y equal to 2x minus 4x square. Okay, 2x minus 4x square is given as the equation of trajectory. Find two things. Find angle of projection. Find angle of projection. That is the first thing. Second thing, range of projectile, find it out. And the third thing in the question, okay, let's calculate the height. It's a ground to ground projectile. Okay. Should I first bring it in the standard equation of projectile? Please tell me, can we bring it in the standard equation of projectile? So what is the standard equation of projectile? Y equal to x tan theta into 1 minus x by r, isn't it? So can you write it y equal to same equation? I'm just going to rearrange so that I will be able to do the comparison. So can you write it? It will be coming x into 2 common 1 minus 2x. Please check it. Is it what we have? Please tell me, is it what we have? Y equal to x into 2. Is it the same thing I have written? Please check it. Is it the same thing I have written but a little bit rearranged one? Na?
Yes, sir.
Now, what is the standard equation of projectile? Standard equation of projectile says it is y equal to x tan theta into 1 minus x by r. Please do the comparison and tell me what are the things you can identify from that one. See that this 2 and this tan theta. Can I say in this question the tan theta is equal to 2? Please tell me. Can we say in this projectile motion the tan theta, which means tan of angle of projection, is how much? Is equal to 2. Is, can I say that tan theta is equal to 2 here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tan theta we got it. So that means angle of projection we got it, na? Theta equal to tan inverse 2. Can you tell me what is the range? One by
Half.
2. Understand what is the range in this projectile? It is equal to 1 by 2. Hai na? This is 2x written. Na? The 2x can be also written as na, x divided by 1 by 2. Hai na? So this denominator represents range. So that means what is the range in this question? It is 1 by 2. SI unit, if they are given as the, take it in the SI unit. Okay. Now tell me, angle of projection, so we got it, range we got it. How do we get the time of flight? So to calculate the time of flight, what is needed? Please tell me what is the time of flight? Time of flight is 2u sine theta by z. That means to calculate the time of flight, I need u and sine theta. Right or not? Time of flight, if I want to calculate, I need u and sine theta. Now see, tan theta is known to me, and tan theta is what? P by B, perpendicular by base. So from tan theta, can I get the sine theta? P by H, and perpendicular by hypotenuse. How much the hypotenuse will come? Is the root 5 is going to come? And how much it is going to be? Sine theta will come 2 by root 5. And can I also find out from the tan theta? Can I also find out the cos theta? 1 by root 5. Please tell me. Base by hypotenuse. Why did I calculate the sine theta and cos theta? Because we will need it further. See, we want na u value. Without knowing the u, we won't get any further. Na? We won't be able to get any further because time of flight won't be known. Hai na? And h max, if I want to calculate it, I will again need u square sine square theta divided by 2g will be needed. So this means to calculate the time of flight and maximum height, we need the sine theta and we need the u. So sine theta to we have calculated. How do I get the u? Look at the range. What is the range we have? 1 by 2. Can we write range is equal to u squared sine 2 theta, which means u square 2 sine theta cos theta by z. Is that as per the question is equal to 1 by 2? So that means u square into 2 into what is the sine theta? 2 by root 5. What is cos theta? 1 by root 5. And u square 2 sine theta cos theta divided by g. Let's take g as what? 10. Okay, I'm taking g as what? 10. That should be equal to 1 by 2. Please tell me, is it going to give us the u value? Please tell me, are we going to get the value of u now? The 10 into 5, 50 divided by 2 into 2 into 2. So 50 by 8 square root. है ना? Tell me, 50 by 8 square root we have. So is it coming 5? है ना? 25 by 4. Also you can write it 2 into 25, 2 into 4. So 25 means 5 and this is 2. So they could have asked you in this question, what is the velocity of projection? So by using, see that, learn the concept here that what we are doing. Not important what is the formula, but we need to understand how we are doing these things. Okay. So what is the initial velocity of projection? 5 by 2. Now I can use it for time of flight calculation. Okay. Please tell me, can we use it for time of flight calculation? Because to calculate time of flight, we need u, we need sine theta. U we have calculated, sine theta we have calculated. We just need to replace these values and we will get our answer. Please tell me, clear up to this? Please tell, if I want to know the time of flight, what I should do it here in the question. So to calculate the time of flight, two, what is the u? 5 by 2. What is the sine theta? 2 by root 5. What is the g? 10. Cancel out 2, 2, 5, 5 into 2. 2 means root 2. So what is our answer coming? Root 2 by 5 second. We will get it. What will be the h max? H max will be u square. है ना? U square sine square theta. Sine square theta is 4 by 5 divided by 2 into z. Please tell me, are we getting our answer next one? Please tell. 4 into 5. And the 4 4 get cancelled, 5 5 get cancelled. So are we getting 5 by 20? That means 1 by 4 meter we have. So please tell me what we discussed till now. Understood? So
Yes.
next what we will do, just one more example, we will take it in the next class. We'll take projectile from height. Okay, we'll discuss projectile from some height. Okay, clear? So in that one, we won't be able to apply this range formula or Hmax formula, but equations will be still applicable there also. Okay, so we will be still applying the equation to solve the questions. So please tell me, got it what we discussed till now?
Yes, sir.
Right. So let's continue it tomorrow. Okay. Sorry, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday, na? Wednesday. Okay. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. We will have this mechanics class. Okay, na? right? So please tell me any doubt
Yes.
or any concern.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Right. So let's continue it now on Wednesday now. Okay. Okay. We will close this one now. Let's rejoin it on Wednesday.
Okay, sir.
Right. Take care then.
Thank you.